sinful. And, it's genetics, not a choice. There's no fucking 16-year-old heterosexual boy, confused, socially awkward, acne-scarred kid sitting around, in his bedroom going, God, everyone hates me. And no girls, the girls that I like don't like me. And I don't know what to do, and the thought of having sex with another man is physically repellent to me. But maybe it's time I invited even more nonstop harassment into my life. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, things have been going so easy. Why don't I just introduce the concept of getting the shit kicked out of me for no good reason by a bunch of fucking retards. What do they want? Yeah, that's good. That's a fun choice to make. That's a choice a lot of people are making, Yeah. No, it's genetics. That's my point. There's something that happens in the gestation period where it splits off, and then you just suddenly, this is how it is. But, and also, how come there's no ghost of Jesus? If there's ghosts of all these people, how come Jesus has no ghosts? How come he's not haunting the dome on the rock on the mount or whatever? How come when you go to church, you don't see, crosses flying around? Whoa! Ooh!
Man, and, hey, here's a question. What is gravity like in heaven? Because it's enough to keep you on a cloud, but not enough to make you go through the cloud? What? Heaven's whatever you want it to be? Here's what I want it to be. I want it to be a set at Bonnaroo in the comedy tent where people don't yell out simplistic nonsense could be found at your average hippie Wiccan store. That's all right. Now I don't believe in heaven. And I don't believe in hell. I'll tell you what though, heaven must be. Seriously, it must be fucking packed by now. There must be, think of all the people that have existed since, Christ died. You're talking trillions and trillions of people are in heaven. It must be massive. Not so many Japanese and Chinese probably, right? But still a ton. Well, they don't know about Christ. What do they know? All right, they're new to it. Maybe one generation's worth, but...
You know what else is weird? I was watching this thing on TV, and it was this religious show, and I realized that, we have no idea what Jesus Christ sounded like, no idea at all, no clue. All we have are, like, Hollywood actors, who always, every production ever, always attribute this kind of somber, monotone voice of reason to him. In whatever production, Jesus is always walking amongst the marketplace, sounding like this, my son. Like he's just about to snap, Always, it's like we have no idea what he sounded like. That was 2,000 years ago. There were no tape recorders back then. For all we know, he could have sounded just like a really effeminate Southern guy, Don't know. Kind of an interesting concept, though, Think of Jesus going, y'all, I just got back from Lazarus' tomb. And P.U.'d, he stink or what? I'm serious, y'all. I'm so serious. I moved that boulder away, it was like poo right in my face. And I do not need that. Oh. I'm so serious, y'all. I'm so nervous because tomorrow's my big Sermon on the Mount. It's so important. I don't know what to do or say or wear. Oh, hey, Luke. Hey, Mark. Y'all come on in. Oh, come on in. How was the bazaar? Don't tell me I'm going tomorrow. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's me.
So, all right, let's move on from that. That's a disturbing visual. Who I think are the true victims of global warming? I think Orthodox Jews. Because winter is the only time that those people don't look absolutely ridiculous. You know, when I see them in New York or LA and I see the Hasidim and they're dressed in like 9 layers, it's fucking 95 degrees out, it's broiling, and they're dressed in like 9 layers of black, you know, and they've got the furry hats and all that shit and the crazy hair, and it's disgustingly hot, and they've got this like 8th century garb on, and I look at them and I think, there, but for the grace of God, go I. Thank you for not making me want to thank you so much. What is up with that anyway? Come on, let them off the hook. Let the secrets out. Come on. Enough. Joke's over, God. Joke's over. Let them go. It's been 5,600 years, all right? Come on. Let them in on the secret that it's ridiculous. Won't you please? This is the longest punking in history. What are you doing?
All right, I want to read from my Bible very briefly. I brought it with me. These are inspirational words that I think you're going to like, and I just like to spread the message. All right. It's called "In Search of Good Pussy: Living with." You know, okay. I'm just. Let's not judge. All right. I don't run into your church going, what are you doing, praying to God? All right. Thank you guys very much. You guys kicked ass. You guys are really fucking cool, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.